Welcome back. Next we can solve the third question from exercise 5a. If square root of 2 by 3 is the solution of 3x square plus mx plus 2 equal to 0, find the value of m. What is given in the question? X equal to square root over 2 by 3 is the solution. That means we can apply instead of x the value square root of 2 by 3. So let us substitute x as square root of 2 by 3. That is 3 into square root of 2 by 3 the whole square plus m into square root of 2 by 3 plus 2 is equal to 0. That is 3 into, we know that square root of x the whole square is x itself. So what is square root of 2 by 3 square? It is 2 by 3. Plus m into square root of 2 by 3, or we can write square root of 2 by 3 m plus 2 equal to 0. We can cancel out this 3. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus square root of 2 by 3 m is equal to 0. Or square root of 2 by 3 m equal to negative 4. We need the value of m only. So we transfer this square root over 2 by 3 to the right side. That is minus 4 divided by square root of 2 by 3. Minus 4 into, multiply the reciprocal, root 3 by root 2. We know that root 2 into root 2 is 2. So what is negative 4 by root 2? Negative 2 root 2. So the answer is negative root 2 into root 3. We can write in a single root. That is square root of 2 into root of 2 into 3. That is m is equal to negative 2 root 6. This is the value of m. Next is question number 4. 2 by 3 and 1 are the solutions of equation mx square plus nx plus 6 equal to 0. Find the values of m and n. How can we calculate this? It is given these are the solutions. That means x values we can apply 2 by 3 and 1. So let us take x is equal to 2 by 3. So we can write the equation as m into 2 by 3 square plus n into 2 by 3 plus 6 equal to 0. That is m into 4 by 9 plus n into 2 by 3 plus 6 equal to 0. To simplify this equation, we can take the LCM. Here LCM is 3 and 9 are the numbers, so the LCM is 9. So we can do it as 4m plus 3 3s are 9. So 2 3s are 6. 6n plus 6 by 1 is here. So there also we multiply that 9. 54 equal to 0. Now we can give the number as 1. Now one more solution is given. X is equal to 1. So we can take the value x is equal to 1 and make another linear equation and solve them to get the unknown values m and n. That is m into mx square. That means m into 1 square plus n into x. n into 1 plus 6 equal to 0. We get 1 square is 1. So 1m plus 1n plus 6 equal to 0. This is the second equation. We can solve these two equations by writing them together and find m and n. 4m plus 6n plus 54 equal to 0. Second one, 1m plus 1n plus 6 equal to 0. So, we have to use an elimination method. Any method you can apply here. I select that elimination method so that we can make the coefficient of m same. I would like to multiply this equation. Equation number 2 by 4. So, what will be the new equation? This entire equation by 4. 4m plus 4n plus 4 6 are 24 equal to 0. Now subtract them. What is 4m minus 4m? 0. 6n minus 4n? 2n. 54 minus 24? 30 equal to 0. N equal to minus 30. N equal to minus 30 by 2. That is minus 15. So we got the value of one unknown. That is n equal to minus 15. Now we can substitute the value of n in any equation, any one of the equations, to get the other unknown value also. Let us take the second equation. M plus n plus 6 equal to 0. Substitute the value. M plus n we calculated as minus 15 plus 6 equal to 0. That is m minus 9 equal to 0. M is equal to 9. So we obtained that other unknown value also. Therefore, our question was find the value of m and n. M is equal to negative 15. Sorry, m is equal to 9 and n is equal to negative 15. This is the solution. Now let us go to the next exercise, exercise 5b. First question is, without solving, comment upon the nature of roots of each of the following equations. Without solving, comment upon the nature of roots of the following equations. Without solving means we need not want to find the solution of the equation. Instead, we find the nature of roots only. How can we find the nature of roots? By observing the value of discriminant. Do you recall what is discriminant? Yes, it is b square minus 4ac. So we know that discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac. Examine or observe that value of b square minus 4ac. We can find the nature or comment upon the nature of roots. We can do that. So let us do the first question. First question is 7x square minus 9x plus 2 equal to 0. Comparing this equation with the ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we can write a is equal to 7. A equal to 7, b equal to minus 9 and c equal to 2. Now let us find out the discriminant. B square minus 4ac. That is equal to minus 9 square minus 4 into 7 into 2. 81 minus 56. 25. That is b square minus 4ac is a positive number greater than 0. So can you say what is the nature of root? If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, the roots are real and unequal. The roots are real and unequal. This is the nature of roots. Okay. Next question is the third one. 25x square minus 10x plus 1 equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c is the standard form equal to 0. And on comparing with this, we get a is equal to 25, b is equal to minus 10 and c equal to 1. Let us calculate the value of b square minus 4ac. Minus 10 the whole square minus 4 into 25 into 1 gives 100 minus 100 equals 0. That is, we got the value b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Do you recall what is the property? B square minus 4ac equal to 0 implies the roots are real and equal. So the nature of the roots is the roots are real and equal. This is how we calculate the nature of roots. Next is question number 6. 2x square plus 8x plus 9 equal to 0. Compare it with x square plus bx plus c equal to 0. A is equal to 2, b is equal to 8, c equal to 9. B square minus 4ac equal 8 square minus 4 into 2 into 9. 64 minus 72. Negative 8 is the answer. That is, b square minus 4ac is a negative number. b square minus 4ac is less than 0, which implies the roots are not real. The roots are not real, or the roots are imaginary. So, do the question number 2nd and 4th as homework. Now, let us solve question number 2. Find the value of p if the following quadratic equations have equal roots. First question. 4x square minus p minus 2 into x plus 1 equal to 0 has equal roots. That is given in the question. It is given that the quadratic equation has equal roots. What is the condition of discriminant? If b square minus 4ac equal to 0, the quadratic equation has equal roots. So let us take that condition. Discriminant equal to 0. That is the condition at which a quadratic equation has equal roots. So on comparing it with the ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we can see that a is equal to 4, b is equal to minus of p minus 2 and c equal to 1. Now b square minus 4ac is minus of p minus 2 square minus 4 into 1. Minus of a negative number square also positive number, that is p minus 2 square. P minus 2 square minus 60. We have b square minus 4ac, the whole square is 0. So we can equate this condition equal to 0. That is p minus 2 square equal to 16. Implies p minus 2 equal square root of 16. That is plus or minus 4. Just p minus 2 is plus or minus 4. We can take p minus 2 as plus 4 or p minus 2 as minus 4. So p is equal to 4 plus 2. That is 6. Or p is equal to minus 4 plus 2. That is p equal to minus 2. These are the values of p. Do the second question as homework. And third also, same time, that is homework. Now the fourth question. Find the value of m. If the following equation has equal roots, same type problem itself, equal roots are given. M minus 2 x square minus 5 plus mx plus 16 equal to 0. This is the question. This quadratic equation has equal roots. So, find out the value of m. Equal roots means we have b square minus 4ac equal to 0. We can compare this equation with the x square plus bx plus c equal to 0. We can see that a is m minus 2, b is minus of 5 plus m, c is 16. Now let us calculate. That means b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Let us substitute the values here. Minus of 5 plus m square minus 4 into m minus 2 into 16 equal to 0. Minus of 5 plus m the square, or it is same as 5 plus m square, minus 16 into 4, 64m, minus of minus plus 8. Minus 2 into 4 into 16 is plus 128 equal to 0. Now we can expand this as a plus b the whole square. A plus b the whole square. What is a plus b the whole square? A square plus 2ab plus b square. So 5 square plus 2 into a into b plus b square. And the remaining terms same itself, 64m plus 128 equal to 0. 25 plus 10m plus m square minus 64m plus 128 equal to 0. Now we have like terms 10m and 64m, 25 and 128. So add them together. Let us write the first term here, m square plus 10 minus 64. Here we want to take the difference of 64 and 10, that is 54, and put the sign of the bigger number, minus 54m plus 128 and 25. What is the sum? 153 equal to 0. Now we already studied in class 9 factorization of the quadratic polynomial or quadratic equation. Anyhow, you just think, can you find out two numbers so that we get the product as 153 and sum of the numbers as minus 54. Can you find out two numbers? Then we can easy to factorize this and find out the value of m. This is a quadratic equation in m. So we have to solve and find out. That method we will discuss in detail. But now you just find out two numbers. Their product is 153 and sum is minus 54. It is easy to find the numbers. Which are they? Yes. 51 and 3. What is the sum of 51 and 3? Yes, it is 54. And here is a positive sign and here is negative. So we want to put both are negative. What is the sum of two negative numbers? It is always negative. We got the sum as negative 54. Negative 51 into 3, 153, and minus into minus, plus. So these are the two numbers. So we can easily write m minus 51 into m minus 3 equal to 0. This way we factorize this. So m minus 51, we can apply the zero product rule here. What is zero product rule? Do you remember that? Product of two numbers equal to 0. One of the numbers will be 0. That means m minus 51 may be 0 or m minus 3 0. Here I can take m minus 51 equal to 0 or m minus 3 equal to 0. If m minus 51 is 0, what is the value of m? Yes, 51. And if m minus 3 equal to 0, what is m? 3. These are the values possible for m. Next question number 5. You want to find the value of k, in which 3x square minus xx plus k equal to 0 has distinct and real roots. Distinct means two unequal and real roots. What is the condition for that discriminant? If b square minus 4ac greater than 0, that equation has real and unequal roots. So b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Since it has real and distinct roots. That is given in the question. So we can substitute the values. Here a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 6, c equal to k. Substitute that. Minus 6 the whole square minus 4 into 3 into k greater than 0. 36 minus 12k greater than 0. 36 greater than 12k. Or 36 by 12 greater than k. That is 3 greater than k. Or you can write it the same as k less than 3. That means k has the values less than 3. The condition only we can obtain because the condition b square minus 4 is greater than 0. We know that and we can write the value of k is less than 3.